Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in girls basketball between the Haverhill Hillies and the Lancers of Lawrence High. The Lancers come into tonight's game with a 5-4 record. They're on a 2-game losing streak after falling to Billerica and Chelmsford. Meanwhile, the Hillies come into tonight's game with a 1-6 record. It's been a tough season so far for the Hillies. They're coming off a 22-point loss to the Methuen Rangers. We'd like to thank you for watching this LPS media production. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the tip-off.
We're talking about breakfast. It's the best meal of the day. The charge I get out of breakfast gets me going and keeps me on my way. Give me some cereal, add some milk in too. Grab some eggs, fruit, or bacon, please. Breakfast at school is a breeze.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We have a great matchup for you tonight in girls basketball between the Haverhill Hillies and the Lawrence High Lancers. Right now, the two teams are coming onto the court for their starting lineups. For Haverhill, we have 3 captains. We have Marleana Bucco, Raquel Tavidian, and Abby Batani. And for the Lancers, we have the usual suspects who will be participating in tonight's game. Aria Tate, number 1, Genesis Santana, number 2, Janelle Guillermo, number 3, Emily Ramos, number 10, Carla Dominguez, number 11, Keandra Vasquez, number 12, Hazel Boone, number 13, Maribel Mateo, number 15, among others. Lancers 5-4 to start off this season, although they have lost their last 2 games. They are coming off a loss 58-40 against Billerica and a 62-29 loss to the Chelmsford Lions. Before that, though, the Lancers had a nice road win in Lowell, a 56-44 victory back on January the 6th. That was the last win for Lawrence, so they are hoping to get off the skid and win one tonight against the 1-6 Hillies. And there are your starting lineups, folks. We're going to take a short break, and we will be right back with the start of this game.
Do you know what bullying is? An evoke of an emotion that hurts.
Offensive words that make me question myself.
Jokes that put me down all the time. Electronic expressions that get everybody involved. Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. If you do this, stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop. If you see it,
Don't feed into it.
if you are a victim, talk about it.
Talk about it.
Stop. Speak up. Be the solution.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. We are here at Lawrence High in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We've got the Haverhill Hillies in town. They are in the black uniforms. Your Lawrence Lancers are getting pumped up here at center court. The 5-4 Lancers set to take on the 1-6 Hillies. Both of these two teams lost in their last game. Lancers lost at Billerica. Haverhill lost at, hosting Methuen. And so these two teams are looking to get back to their winning ways. First quarter about to get underway here in Lawrence. We have Emily Ramos for the Lancers, who will tip things off. And she's going to be going up against Ashley Courtois. And Haverhill wins the opening tip. And on the first play, Aria Tate with some strong defense trying to steal the ball in the corner. She knocks it out of bounds, and it'll remain Haverhill ball on the baseline. Marleana Bucco will inbound for the Hillies. It's tipped away by Tate, stolen by Lawrence. Here's Genesis Santana coming up in transition. She passes to Tate on the baseline. Tate to Ramos. Foul line jumper is good, and Lawrence is on the board, 2-0 with 7:35 to go in the first. There's Abby Bataney bringing the ball up for Haverhill. Now it's Jenna Solomine. Solomine has it again. She puts it up off the glass for two. That's Jenna Solomine, the sophomore guard. Here's Santana, down low to Carla Dominguez. She finds Aria Tate here in the corner once again inside. Pass picked up by Maribel Mateo, stolen by Haverhill. Solomine with it, passing to Bataney. Bataney for three, no good off the back rim. And Haverhill can't save it. It'll be Lancer ball. Tied up 2-2, 6:54 remaining, first quarter. Sub into the game for the Lancers, number 24, Jayla Raina into the ball game. And Genesis Santana brings it up for the Lancers. Haverhill playing straight man-to-man defense here. Santana to her left into the paint, passes out to Tate, three ball. Too long from Tate, rebound goes to Lawrence. Here's Dominguez. Dominguez triple teamed, gets it out to Tate into the paint, no good off the front rim. Rebound goes out of bounds off Lawrence. Haverhill basketball with 6:28 to go here in the first. Tie score 2 each. Solomine inbounds the ball to Abby Bataney, the sophomore guard. Pass is too long. It's knocked out of bounds by Carla Dominguez. Bucco will inbound here for the Hillies. Marleana Bucco, the senior guard. She gets it in, but it's stolen by Mateo. Mateo finds Dominguez. Dominguez driving to her right, strong to the basket and draws the foul. Nice move by Carla Dominguez to get to the line. Carla Dominguez going strong to the basket. She had 8 points in the Lancers' last game. Misses the first free throw. Still tied up at 2 apiece. 6:14 to go, first quarter. Dominguez hits 1 of 2, and the Lancers have a 3-2 lead here in the early going. And that's Jenna Solomine passing off to Bataney. Back to Solomine from downtown, no good off the glass. Solomine gets her own rebound to the basket, no good again. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Maribel Mateo. 3-2, our score. Lancers up by 1, 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Bucco to inbound. She finds Allison Grease in the paint for an easy 2, and Haverhill has its first lead of the game, courtesy of the layup by Allison Grice. Layup attempt inside is no good for Lawrence. Rebound goes to Haverhill, and the Hillies have some transition working here. 3 ball is up, no good off the back rim, and it goes out of bounds. Abby Bataney attempting the 3, can't get it to go. And Keandra Vasquez, number 12, into the game for the Lancers. And Vasquez will bring the ball up for Lawrence. Keandra Vasquez hit 3 3-pointers in the Lancers' last game, and she pulls up in the paint and gets a nice 2 points here for Lawrence, 5-4. Jenna Solomine passes off to Bataney. Bataney driving to her right, passes it off. Now into the paint. Shot is short. Rebound short as well. Rebound Dominguez. Lancers in transition. Dominguez loses it, and it's a jump ball here at center court. The possession arrow will favor Lawrence, so it'll be Lancer basketball. Next tie up, and the Hillies will get it. Mateo will inbound here. Maribel Mateo, 5'3", junior guard. Sends it into Keandra Vasquez. Vasquez to her left, switches back to her right. And now she passes it off to Genesis Santana. Santana dribbling over to Vasquez. Vasquez puts it up, no good, off the front rim. Rebound, out of bounds, Haverhill basketball. Lancers have the early lead here, 5-4, 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Lancers, some full court press here. Janelle Guillermo for the Lancers guarding. Now Vasquez guarding Solomine. Solomine to the basket, and Jenna Solomine, the sophomore guard, draws the foul, and she will get to the line. And that's the first personal, first team foul for the Lancers. It's Keandra Vasquez, number 12, guilty of the foul. Solomine's first free throw attempt is no good. Subs into the game for Haverhill. Jordan O'Boyle comes into the game for the Hillies, as does Ashley Courtois. And the second free throw is good, so we have a tie score, 5-5, 4:30 remaining. Genesis to the basket for two. Genesis Santana slashing her way through the paint, giving Lawrence a 7-5 lead. More press here for the Lancers. Janelle Guillermo, strong defense here. Solomine passes inside, knocked out of bounds by Carla Dominguez. And it will remain Haverhill basketball. 7-5, first quarter action here from Lawrence. 1-6, Haverhill Hillies trying to knock off the 5-4 Lancers. Inbound pass is a loose ball, but it's picked up by Batani. Batani over to O'Boyle. O'Boyle back to Batani. Good defense here by the Lancers. Janelle Guillermo very aggressive. Now Dominguez is going to be guilty of the foul here on the near side. Number 11 in white, Carla Dominguez, picks up the foul. That's going to be her first personal, second team foul on Lawrence. Here's Abby Batani, the sophomore. Guillermo playing some strong D on her. Batani, pass to Solomine. Solomine, good defense by Vasquez. And another foul on Lawrence. These Lancers are known to pick up their fouls, but the defense usually pays off for them. They've held Haverhill to 5 points only here so far in the first quarter. It was Emily Ramos guilty of the foul. No shot on the play, so the Hillies will inbound. Good pass inside, and Haverhill picks up an easy two there. Courtney McDonald, the tallest player on the court at 6 feet tall, gets two to tie it up. Long three is short. Janelle Guillermo put it up from downtown, couldn't get it to go. Haverhill ball underneath, tied up at 7, 3:30 to go. Dominguez almost gets the steal. She knocks it out of bounds. Full court press here from Lawrence. Vasquez guarding Solomine. Vasquez chasing Solomine, gets a hand on the ball. And Solomine will try to settle things down. She passes off to Batani. Batani, three ball, no good for O'Boyle. And here come the Lancers in transition. Here comes Vasquez, and she's going to draw the foul. No shot on the play, so the Lancers will be inbounding on the baseline. That's the second team foul on Haverhill. First personal for Jenna Solomine. It's Guillermo to inbound. She finds Ramos inside. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Carla Dominguez. And Dominguez draws the foul, and she's going to get two shots. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lancers and Hillies tied up 7 apiece. Dominguez at the line shooting two. Allison Grice Number 4 for the Hillies, guilty of the foul. That's her first personal. Dominguez makes the first, and the Lancers are back on top. 8-7 is our score. Second free throw for Carla Dominguez. No good, but Ramos gets the rebound. Second effort, no good. And here come the Hillies, down by 1, less than 3 minutes to go in the first. Solomine working on Vasquez. Pass inside to McDonald, puts it up, short. Hillies get the rebound. And a timeout called by Haverhill. With 2:46 to go, our score here from Lawrence, Lancers 8, Hillies 7. As we said earlier, the Hillies are coming off a tough loss to the Methuen Rangers. Hillies lost that one 61-39 back on Tuesday, January 13th. Rangers, strong team this year. The Lancers will be facing those same Methuen Rangers in their next game, and that will be on Tuesday, January 20th. The Lancers will be hosting the Methuen Rangers at 7 o'clock. Just about set to get back to this first quarter action. Lancers have a slim lead here, 8-7, 2:46 remaining in the first. And it'll be Jordan Poole inbounding for the Hillies. Poole gets it to Solomine, back to Poole. Poole dribbling with her left, back to her right. Poole picks up her dribble, inside, Lancers can't get the steal. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound, Hazel Boone, who's into the game. For the first time tonight, shot from downtown off the glass, no good. Poole the rebound, passes out of bounds here on the baseline. It'll be Lawrence ball. Trying to get the ball to Courtney McDonald. It goes out of bounds and Lawrence takes over. They have the ball in a 1-point lead. Keandra Vasquez, or Kana as they call her, drives, can't get it to go. And here comes Jordan Poole, stolen by Santana. Nice defense by Genesis. She gives it to Keandra Vasquez. Vasquez passing the ball to Boone. Back to Vasquez. Vasquez drives with her left. Passes to Santana. Jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Haverhill. And we have a jump ball. Good effort by Hazel Boone of Lawrence. That's number 13 in white. Boone able to tie it up. And Haverhill will control the ball on this jump ball. Next tie-up will go to Lawrence. Jordan O'Boyle inbounds it to Abby Bataney. Bataney brings it up for the Hillies. Almost stolen by Dominguez. Good defense there, and that one is stolen. No, it's not. Tate got the tip, but the Hillies controlled that one off the glass and good by Jordan O'Boyle. Nice shot off the backboard, and here comes Lawrence. Carla Dominguez into the paint off the glass. Rebound Boone, stolen by Haverhill. Jordan Poole. And out of bounds, Haverhill basketball. That last bucket gave Haverhill a 1-point lead. It's now 9-8 in favor of the Hillies. 1 minute, 17 seconds to play here in the first. Abby Bataney inbounding for the Hillies. She gets it in. Knocked out of bounds by Genesis Santana. It'll remain Haverhill ball. Abby Bataney will inbound once again. Bataney looking. She gets it into Solomine. Solomine passes back to Bataney. Bataney driving to her right. Offensive foul called by Haverhill away from the basketball. And the foul is going to go on number 3, Jordan Poole. First personal, 4th team foul. Genesis Santana trying to get the offense going. Nice pass to Carla Dominguez. She puts it in off the glass for 2. Left-handed, mind you. 10-9 Lancers ahead now. Less than a minute to play in the first. That shot from downtown, no good. Long pass up to Tate. Tate puts it in off the glass. And Aria Tate gives Lawrence a 3-point lead. Less than 40 to go now here in the first. Lancers up 12-9. Lancers stepping it up on defense here. Drive by Solomine. No good, but she's going to draw the foul. Jenna Solomine, the baseline drive goes up. No good off the rim, but she draws a foul. 4th team foul on the Lancers. It was Carla Dominguez guilty of the foul, her 2nd personal foul. And Solomine at the line, shooting 2. After we get a couple subs into the ball game, Bataney back into the ball game. And so is Jordan Poole. And Raquel Tavidian comes into the game as well for the Hillies. 27.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Solomine at the line shooting 2. First free throw is no good. 12-9 is our score here from Lawrence High. 5-4 Lancers trying to improve to 6-4 on the season. Solomine misses them both. Rebound up for grabs. Emily Ramos has it, but stolen by Haverhill, and that is up and good. 2 points for Abby Bataney. 12-11 here. Less than 15 seconds remaining. Genesis Santana, 10 seconds now. Santana to Tate. Aria Tate from downtown, no good. It went in and out. And can the Haverhill Hillies get a last shot off? No. And that's the end of the first quarter here from Lawrence. Your Lawrence High Lancers lead it by the score of 12-11. And as we said earlier, the Lancers will be hosting Methuen in their next game Tuesday night, January the 20th at 7 p.m. After that, 1 week from tonight, on Friday, January 23rd, the Lancers will be hosting Greater Lawrence. This is the first of 2 meetings in this season between Haverhill and Lawrence. The rematch will be on Friday, February the 6th, and that will be in Haverhill. Again, that will be the rematch between the Hillies and the Lancers. Just about set to start off this second quarter. Lancers lead by 1. 12-11 is our score. Maribel Mateo set to inbound. She gives it to Santana. And let's see what the Hillies defense is. Man-to-man once again. Santana gets a pick and gets to the basket for 2. Nice play by the Lancer offense. Santana got a pick and had a wide open layup to make it 14-11. Now here's Bataney, puts it up and it's blocked. What a block by Emily Ramos. Bataney going into the paint, and Ramos said no, not this time, blocking it with the right hand. Marliana Bucco inbounding for Haverhill, and she gets it into Grace, no good. Rebound Ramos, Santana, fast break, tipped away and stolen by Haverhill. Abby Bataney with it now, guarded by Tate, almost throws it away. Here's Bucco, 3-ball, no good, too strong. And Genesis Santana, the rebound, another fast break. Santana lays it up for Aria Tate, and Tate gets 2 off the glass. 16-11, 7 minutes to go here in the second. 3-ball for Bataney, no good. And that's quite a battle for the rebound. Maribel Mateo showing some frustration. It went out of bounds. Mateo did her best to grab that rebound. It was quite a battle here in the corner, but Haverhill takes over, stolen by Santana, tipped out of bounds by Allison Grice. So it'll be Lancer basketball, 6:53 remaining here in the second. Lancers up by 5. Santana brings it up. Santana to Vasquez. Vasquez with her left, no good, too strong on the baseline shot. And here's Grice, and Vasquez took a hit to the head. It went out of bounds, no foul called here. Bataney bringing it up for the Lancers, for the Hillies, almost stolen by the Lancers. That one is put up, no good, rebound Santana. Lancers have some transition game going here, and Santana gets to, draws the foul, and she's going to have a chance for a 3-point play. Genesis Santana doing an excellent job running the fast break here in this second quarter. She makes it 18-11, and she has a chance for a 3-point play here. Lancers up by 7, 6:19 to go in the second quarter. Free throw is good. 3-point play for Genesis. And once again, that transition game, the fast break game, has been huge for the Lancers to open up this lead. But we have a baseline shot by Haverhill, and they get 2 points back. 19-13 now, Lancers by 6. Here's Aria Tate. Tate looking for her shot, takes it, comes up short, out of bounds, and Haverhill will take over. 5:56 to play. Lancers by 6, 19-13. Second quarter action, and almost stolen by Tate. Great defense by Aria Tate. McDonald inside, blocked by Ramos. Hillies get a second chance opportunity, and it's Solomine who has it from downtown, too long, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Lawrence. But Emily Ramos, number 10 in white, has her second block of the game. Some excellent defense there by Emily Ramos. Inbound pass by Bucco. Looking, finds Solomine. Solomine, good defense here by Vasquez. She gets it to Bataney, puts it up at the buzzer. And it's going to be a shot clock violation against Haverhill. And the Hillies choose to call a timeout here with 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Lancers have a 6-point lead. It is 19-13. As we said earlier, there will be a rematch to this game, and it's coming up on February the 6th in Haverhill. Get your tickets now, or just get them at the door once you get to Haverhill High. So the Lancers, coming off a tough loss, their last game on Tuesday night, January the 13th, was an 8-point loss in Billerica. The Billerica Indians won that one 58-40. No Lancer scored in double figures in that game. Aria Tate led the way. She had 9. Genesis Santana had 6. And Carla Dominguez had 8 in that game. Lancers on pace to score much more than 40 tonight. Aria Tate brings the ball up for the Lancers. Tate finds Vasquez. Keandra Vasquez to Santana. Santana back to Vasquez. Vasquez driving to her left. Passes to Dominguez. Baseline drive is up and no good. She wanted that one, but Dominguez draws the foul, and she's going to get to the line for a pair of free throws. It was Ashley Courtois guilty of the foul, her second personal, 6th team foul. First free throw is good for Carla. That gives the Lancers a 7-point lead, 20-13, with 5 minutes to play in the first half. Dominguez, second free throw, no good. And here comes Batani and the Hillies. Batani, double teamed now, gets it inside. No good. It's Madison Thompson on that last attempt, her first attempt of the game. Batani has it blocked by Aria Tate. 3 blocks in the game so far for Lawrence. Excellent defense. That one goes out of bounds on the far side. And it's going to be Lancer basketball. Janelle Guillermo inbounds it to Tate. Tate hands off to Santana. Santana driving to her left, gives it to Janelle Guillermo, but Guillermo traveled with it. And so Haverhill will take over. 4:27 to play, second quarter action. Lancers up by 7. Solomon passes it up, stolen by Guillermo. Guillermo to Santana, off the glass, no good. Rebound Dominguez, 4-2. Carla Dominguez with the left hand gets 2 for the Lancers. 9-point lead now for Lawrence. Here's Solomon working on Santana. A pair of number 2s. Here matched up against each other. Now it's O'Boyle who puts it up with the right hand off the glass. No good. Off of O'Boyle it goes, and it's Lancer basketball. Sub coming in for the Hillies. It's Allison Grice into the ball game for Haverhill. And it'll be Janelle Guillermo set to inbound the basketball for Lawrence, and it looks like Haverhill's going to bring some pressure in. 3-quarter press here. No, not so much. The Hillies retreat, and Aria Tate passes to Guillermo. Guillermo driving to her left, finds Tate. Tate driving to her right, into the paint. Aria Tate gets 2. What a play by Aria Tate to give Lawrence an 11-point lead here in the second quarter. 3:25 to go in the first half. Solomon trapped at midcourt. The Haverhill bench calling for a timeout, and they get it. Jenna Solomon was trapped at half court, and the Haverhill bench is able to call timeout. Jenna Solomon, number 2 for Haverhill, sophomore guard, 5'4", and she's been handling the ball quite a bit for the Hillies. Solomon in Haverhill's last game put only 2 points on the board when Methuen beat these very same Hillies. Abby Batani was the high scorer for Haverhill in that game, putting up 15 points. But here tonight, the Lancers hanging on to a double-digit lead, 11-point lead to be exact. 3:21 to go, first half. Haverhill gets it in. Into the paint, no good for Bucco. Bucco injured on the play, and she is in pain. It looks like a right leg injury for Bucco. Bucco did not get on the board in Haverhill's last game against Methuen. And we're going to take an injury timeout here on LPS Media. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back with more second quarter action.
All right, guys, we got to be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're going to run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm going to run around in circles, flap my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up
to play 60.
Your school doesn't have a program? Be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
With 2:19 to play in the first half. Janelle Guillermo inbounding to Genesis Santana. Santana guarded by Solomine once again. Pick comes from Ramos. Knocked away. Nice steal by Haverhill. And Jordan Poole is all alone. Poole can't get it to go. She lays it up. It hits the bottom of the backboard, but it goes out of bounds off of Aria Tate, I believe. And so it'll remain Haverhill ball. Keandra Vasquez sub into the game for Lawrence. Santana comes out. Bounce pass in for Haverhill. Shot for three. No good by Batani. Nice save for Haverhill. Allison Grace ends up with it. And now it's Batani. Baseline jumper. Too strong. Rebound Haverhill. And a foul after the rebound coming up against Lawrence. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Lancers. First personal for Maribel Mateo. No shot on the play, so Haverhill inbounds from the baseline. This one into O'Boyle, who puts it up. No good. Rebound. And it was blocked by Ramos, but foul on the play. Emily Ramos going for her 3rd block of the game, but it was not a clean one, and so she's called for the foul. That foul was on the shot. And so Poole gets to the line. 2nd personal, 6th team foul for Emily Ramos and the Lancers. First free throw, no good for Jordan Poole, the junior guard. Score remains 24-13. Lancers up by 11. Aria Tate and Genesis Santana back into the ball game for Lawrence. Ramos takes a seat. 2nd free throw is good. Poole gets the friendly roll. And it's a 10-point lead now for the Lancers. Here's Santana uncovered to the basket, and she puts it in with the left hand. Genesis makes it 12. The lead for the Lancers, that 3-ball, no good off the glass. Aria Tate in transition, no good. Too strong off the glass by Tate. And now the Haverhill Hillies with some transition game of their own. Rebound Mateo. Now Vasquez. Just about a minute to go. Vasquez to Guillermo. Guillermo to Vasquez. Vasquez inside. Nice pass to Santana. Can't get the layup to go. And here comes Poole. Lancers trying to tie it up here. Good defense by Lawrence. Santana all alone. 4-2. Genesis with the left hand once again. 28-14. Less than 40 seconds to go here in the first half. And that one is up and good by Batani. Here comes Guillermo up the other way. And Guillermo draws the foul. Janelle Guillermo draws the foul. It was Abby Batani guilty of it. 7th team foul. And that's going to put the Lancers and Janelle Guillermo into a 1-and-1 situation. That's the 2nd personal for Abby Batani. 28.6 remaining in the first half. Lancers have themselves a 28-16 lead. Guillermo at the line, 1-and-1. First free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Brett Johnson, the senior forward. She's a captain. Batani with it. Sophomore guard working on Guillermo. Batani with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Now O'Boyle. O'Boyle guarded by Vasquez. O'Boyle switching to her left. Double teamed now. Gets it to Poole. Puts it up for 3. No good. Rebound Haverhill. And foul on Maribel Mateo. She didn't like the call. But it's going to be Raquel Tavitian at the line. Shooting 2 with 3.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Lancers up 28-16. First free throw, no good for Raquel Tavitian, the senior forward, 5'8". She is a captain. 3.5 seconds to go. Second free throw, no good. Can the Lancers get a shot off? Tate puts it up, comes up short. And halftime from Lawrence. We go into the halftime break with the score, Lancers 28 and Haverhill 16. Thank you very much for joining us here on LPS Media, and we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you for joining us for this matchup between the Haverhill Hillies and the Lawrence High Lancers. I am joined by Joe Petrosino, the intramural sports coordinator for Lawrence Public Schools. And Joe, tell us a little bit about the intramural program and how it benefits all of the student athletes here in Lawrence Public Schools.
Well, we here at the Lawrence Public Schools right now currently have girls and boys basketball, grades 5 and 6, grades 7 and 8, as well as cheerleading. And we just finished with our fall sports. We had football, we had tennis, cheerleading, soccer, cross country, and of course all those were boys and girls.
So our Lancers have just opened up a 14-point lead here. Aria Tate with a bucket here. And Joe, tell us a little bit about the halftime show. So here at LPS Media, we broadcast a lot of these basketball games, and it's so fun to watch the middle school kids get to play here on the court that the varsity and JV teams play on. So tell us a little bit about that and how great that experience is.
I'll tell you, this is a great experience for these kids because a lot of them don't get the opportunity to play in front of crowds like this. And the best part is the crowds are always cheering for both teams because, of course, they're both Lawrence teams. What I do is this. I send out a date or the dates for the boys and girls varsity sports, and I ask who's interested in playing the mini games. The mini games usually last around 8 minutes. It's running time, and, of course, all fouls are possession fouls. We allow them to switch players on the fly because, of course, we don't want to waste any time, during the game. But, it's very beneficial to these kids because a lot of them, like I said, don't get the opportunity to play in front of large crowds. And especially the older kids who are going to become to high school next year, we want to give them the opportunity to see what it's like to play on a high school court.
So Lancers pick up a 3 ball here, 33-16. Lancers ahead, 6:54 to go here in the third quarter. And Joe, do you think that the Lancers varsity coaches do maybe a little bit of scouting during those games? I mean, we have, head coach Dan Bluen, head coach Raymond Nunez for the varsity teams. Do you ever contact them, or do you think they watch any intramural?
Absolutely. They usually run clinics for the boys and girls in the beginning of the season. And I know a lot of them communicate with the students that way. They come in, they teach them. A lot of these kids have to learn the fundamentals. And these two coaches do a great job of figuring out which students can benefit from the program, which students, need to work on certain skills. And we're lucky to have coaches like them who are involved in intramurals.
And you mentioned earlier that you've actually added a program for 5th graders. Just tell us a little bit about that new program and how it's working into the rest of your operation.
Absolutely. When I met with Dr. Mary Lou Bergeron, we spoke about trying to get the 5th and 6th grade involved. Well, basically the 5th grade, because the 6th grade is already involved. But we wanted to get a lot of the 5th grade students involved as well. And, of course, Superintendent Riley was on board with it. He really wanted to push that as well. Because the sooner we start these young kids being active and learning these sports, the better off they're going to be. The idea is what we want to try to do is try to get the 5th graders ready for 6th grade, so that way the skills, they learn the skills and they learn the rules of the sport. So when they get to 7th and 8th grade, they already know how to play and they know the rules. And hopefully, as they go on to high school, they're already prepared and they know what it is they have to do to make a varsity team.
Right. So 35-16, Lancers in control here in the 3rd quarter. And last question for you, Joe. Why don't you tell the audience maybe about an obscure intramural sport or you know, something that not a lot of people know about that that might be interesting?
Well, to tell you the truth, myself and the athletic director, Jimmy Licciardi, we're actually talking about starting a golf program for intramurals. We're going to try to get some boys and girls who are interested in golf to see if we can take them to Garrison's, get them some lessons. Also, we can get some of the golf carpets, put them outside and have them hit the balls off the carpets. So that's one intramural sport that people would not expect Lawrence to have that we're going to try to get going this spring.
Excellent. That sounds great. So, Joe, we'd like to thank you very much for joining us here, and we're going to see you again at the middle school intramural basketball finals. So we'd like to look forward to talking to you then, and thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media.
Thank you.
Thank you. And so, back to the action here at Lawrence High. Lancers are in control, 5:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. The 5-4 Lancers on top of the 1-6 Hillies. Our score 38-16. Once again, that was intramural sports coordinator Joe Petrosino joining us and telling us about all the great things that happen in the intramural sports program here at Lawrence Public Schools. We have some phenomenal, absolutely incredible student athletes in this city. So we'd like to thank Joe for helping to organize that program and running that program, quite frankly. And so here we go, Jenna Solomine 4-3, and it's no good. And Haverhill is going to try and climb back into this ball game here. 39-16, Haverhill needs to get some offense together. That's going to help them out here, as Janelle Guillermo is going to be guilty of a foul, and Raquel Tavidian is going to get to the free throw line. Lancers have opened up a commanding lead here early in this 3rd quarter. First free throw, no good for Tavidian, the senior captain. Under 5 minutes to play now here in the 3rd quarter. Second free throw for Tavidian, rolls out, and Santana comes up with the rebound. She passes to Vasquez. Keandra Vasquez, crossover, 4-3, no good, rims out. Rebound goes to Boone. Now Santana, stolen by Tavidian, and it ends up going out of bounds, so it'll remain Lancer basketball. Here's Santana for the Lancers, and Santana guarded by Solomine. Santana going to her left, knocked away. Can she save it? No, but good effort by Genesis Santana trying to keep it in bounds. Lancers leading this one by 23 points. 39-16 our score. Inside pass off the glass, no good. Rebound Dominguez. Dominguez in traffic over to Santana. Here comes Genesis. Into the corner for Guillermo. Guillermo, what a move off the glass, too strong. Rebound is put up and good. Jayla Reyna, the 5'7" forward junior, picks up 2 off the glass. 41-16, Lancers lead. And that's a bad pass. It's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Jordan O'Boyle. Pass was a little too high for her. Sub coming into the ball game. Janelle Guillermo comes out, and Erica Santiago comes in. That's number 35 in white. And Santiago gets a touch here. Passes back to Santana. Santana working on Solomon. Santana driving right. Passes inside to Dominguez. Dominguez puts it on the floor, puts it up, too strong. Rebound was grabbed by Reyna, and she puts it up, and she's going to find herself at the free throw line. Nice job by Jayla Reyna to go up strong with it. Or no, beg your pardon. No foul here. Went out of bounds off of Hilly, and so the Lancers will control it on the baseline. Here we go. Knocked out of bounds once again. Nice job by Tavidian to knock that one out of bounds. Still Lawrence ball. Here's Santiago. Santiago looking to pass. Almost had it stolen. Erica Santiago, nice dribbling here. And Santiago gets fouled. Side out for the Lancers. Foul goes against Madison Thompson, the sophomore. First personal, fourth team. Santiago with it again. Dribbling to her right. And it goes off her foot, out of bounds. Haverhill basketball. Batani brings it up for Haverhill. Hillies need to get some offense going here. And that shot rims out. Brett Johnson can't get it to go. Vasquez ends up with it, and here comes the fast break. Keandra and its shot is no good by Tavares. That's our dearest Tavares getting some playing time here. Solomon pass to Johnson. Johnson inside to Tavidian. Now Solomon once again. Top of the key. Three ball is no good. Put up by Thompson. And now Mateo. Almost stolen from Vasquez. Keandra Vasquez controls it. Switching left to right. Now passes inside to Tavares. No good, off the rim. And foul coming here against Jayla Reyna. Little too aggressive on the rebound attempt. Ramos, Boone, and Tate come back into the game. Maribel Mateo and Erica Santiago come to the bench, as does Jayla Reyna. And we will have a timeout called by the Lancer bench here. Our score 41-16, 2:25 to go. Third quarter, Lancers in control here, trying to improve their record to 6-4. As we said earlier, the Lancers will host Methuen on Tuesday night, January 20th. Those same Methuen Rangers beat Haverhill 61-39 just recently on Tuesday night, January the 13th. After that, the Lancers will host Greater Lawrence on Friday, January 23rd. Take note, that's a 6 p.m. start, not the usual 7 p.m. start. So get here early. Back to the action here. Haverhill needs to get their offense rolling. Abby Batani brings it up for Haverhill. She shoots a long three. Abby Batani shooting that one from the parking lot. She gets it to go. 22-point lead for Lawrence. And can Aria Tate answer? Yes, she can! Aria Tate shooting that one from downtown. 44-19. Tavidian puts that one up, can't get it to go, but she draws the foul. Nice sequence there. Both teams hitting long three-pointers. Aria Tate, the sharpshooter, gets that one to go right in front of her bench. Lancers up by 25, 44-19 our score, 1:51 to go, third quarter. Second free throw is good for Raquel Tavidian, the senior captain. Keandra Vasquez brings it up for the Lancers. Now Aria Tate. Tate pass to Hazel Boone. Boone, the freshman, draws the foul. Hazel Boone has been a great bench player for this team, coming in as a freshman and contributing. Keandra Vasquez inbounds, gets it to Boone. Boone dribbles right, sends it in. 2 points there for Adiris Tavares. Lancers extend the lead. 3 ball put up, oh, and she nails it, Abby Batani. And Haverhill not afraid to shoot the outside shot here in this second half. Keandra Vasquez goes up for 2. Rebound Ramos, can't get the roll. Ramos gets her own rebound, second effort, no good. Haverhill the rebound, and here come the Hillies. Madison Thompson has it knocked away. Lancer ball here. Nope, it's going to be Haverhill ball off Lawrence. Jordan Poole with it. Passes inside, almost blocked by Ramos. Second effort for Tavidian, no good. And Keandra Vasquez, smart play. She saves it and knocks it off of Abby Batani. And so it'll be Lancer basketball. Hazel Boone gets the inbound pass. Vasquez gets it back. Kana is her nickname. And Keandra Vasquez with some nice dribbling moves here. Passes to Hazel Boone. Boone's pass is stolen. And here come the Hillies and Abby Batani. Batani passes to Poole. Poole puts it up from downtown, comes up short. Lancer ball with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. 46-23 is our score. Vasquez sends it into Tate. Tate brings it up with the right hand, switches left, back to the right, passes it off. No good there by Tavares. And foul here. Foul against the Lancers on the rebound. Jordan Poole set to inbound here for Haverhill. And Batani sends it up the court to Thompson. Madison Thompson almost stolen by Boone. Poole in the corner. Sends it into Tavidian. Stolen by Lawrence. Long pass to Aria Tate. All alone. Off the glass. 4-2. Excellent pass by Keandra Vasquez. Sends it all the way up the court to Aria Tate. Took her time. Put it in. And the Lancers are up once again by 25. It's 48-23. Lawrence High ahead. 3 quarters in the books here in Lawrence, and the Lancers, if they can hold on, they will be 6-4 at the end of this ball game. Lawrence High upcoming schedule. As we said, Methuen, Greater Lawrence, and then another road game at Dracut. Lancers will play against the Middies in Dracut on Tuesday the 27th. And after that, they will have one of their toughest matchups of the season when they host Andover. Andover has been one of the strongest teams in the MVC over almost the last decade. And so the Lancers will have their hands full on Friday, January the 30th. Santiago will inbound to Vasquez, and Keandra working on Solomine, switches to her left. Vasquez, pass to Guillermo, 4-3, almost, but not quite. Lancers get the rebound. It goes out of bounds, though. Lancer basketball here in the corner. Guillermo looking to pass, long pass, gets it to Vasquez. Keandra Vasquez into the paint with the right hand, puts it up for two. Keandra Vasquez pulls up from the foul line, and she gets a pair. 27-point lead now for the Lancers. Here's Bataney. Bataney going around. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound McDonald, no good off the glass. 7:19 to go, fourth quarter action. Lancers at 5-4 in the driver's seat here at Lawrence High. McDonald puts it up, no good off the glass. Rebound Haverhill, almost stolen by Guillermo, but it's knocked out of bounds. It goes off Bataney, and the Lancers will take over. Erica Santiago, number 35 in white for the Lancers, will inbound. Full court press now. Coming from Haverhill, here's Reyna passing to Guillermo. Guillermo with her left hand, she's going to draw a foul. It's going to be the 6th team foul against Haverhill. It's going to be the 2nd personal foul for Solomon. Guillermo inbounds it to Vasquez. Vasquez pulls up again for two. Keandra Vasquez heating up, and those foul line jumpers, that's her bread and butter right there. 52-23. Bataney with a nice move, pulls up for three, can't knock it down. Rebound Lawrence. Reyna, nice job. Now Santiago passing to Guillermo. Guillermo guarded by Bataney. Vasquez in the corner. Vasquez to her left, pulls up again. Nope, can't make it 3 in a row. McDonald the rebound. Loose ball now, and it's going to be a jump ball here. Tied up underneath the net. Sub coming into the game, Hazel Boone comes in, and Vasquez takes a seat. And the possession arrow favors Haverhill. Abby Bataney for Haverhill High. Brings it in with the right hand off the glass. No good. Rebound Reyna. And Reyna would not be denied on that rebound. She rips it away. And she draws a foul. That's the 7th team foul on Haverhill. And that means 1-and-1 situation here. For the Lancers, Jayla Reyna will get to the line for a 1-and-1. Lancers up 52-23. Fourth quarter action from Lawrence High. 6:14 to go. Foul was against Madison Thompson, her 3rd personal. Again, that's the 7th team foul, but the free throw is no good. Out of bounds, and Haverhill takes over. Bataney brings it up. Pick set on Boone. Bataney trying to pass it inside. And now McDonald with it off the glass, no good. Rebound Lancers, Jayla Reyna. She's a force on the glass. Janelle Guillermo passing to Boone. Wide open for three, and Hazel Boone knocks it down. The freshman for three, 55-23. Solomon trying to answer with a three of her own. Nice rebound by Mateo. Here comes Hazel. Boone has it stolen, and stolen back by Lawrence. Haverhill ends up with it. All alone is McDonald, puts it up, can't get it to go. Out of bounds remains Haverhill basketball. Timeout called here with 5:21 to go. Fourth quarter action, 55-23. And once again, we'll use this opportunity to tell you more about the Lancers schedule coming up, leaving off at Andover Friday, January 30th. That might end up being the toughest game of the season. Next one, not much easier when the Lancers play at Central Catholic. That's Tuesday, February the 3rd, 7 p.m. at Central. The Lancers then will play at Greater Lawrence. That's on a Wednesday night, the night after playing Central. So the Lancers will need to sleep well after that game at Central to have a chance against Greater Lawrence. Foul called here on the inbound pass. Lancers up here by over 30 now. Haverhill just trying to get some offense going. Foul called here against Lawrence. It's our dearest Tavares. She's called for the push. Sixth team foul. Foul came on the shot. So Raquel Tavidian will get to the line. Second personal foul for Tavares. Excuse me, that was the 7th personal foul, so it's a 1-and-1. Tavidian makes the first free throw. 55-24. Second free throw by Tavidian is no good. And here comes Janelle Guillermo bringing the ball up for the Lancers. Guillermo pass to Boone. Boone over to Santiago. Santiago back to Boone. Hazel Boone pulls up on the baseline. No good off the front rim. Boone has it stolen from her. Thompson coming up with the steal. She goes all the way to the other end. Can't get it to go off the glass. Loose ball put up. No good. Another rebound here for Haverhill. Thompson with it now. And Thompson carried it. Lancers up 31. Janelle Guillermo bringing the ball up. Definitely a second string squad here in for the Lancers, getting some experience for the younger players. It's Guillermo, Santiago, Boone, Tavares, and Mateo in the ball game. But just as I say that, Santiago comes out of the ball game. And she's replaced by Jayla Reyna. Reyna is number 24 in white for the Lancers. 4:26 remaining. 55-24 our score. 31-point lead for Lawrence. Jordan O'Boyle, the freshman, bringing it up for Haverhill. O'Boyle passes to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Mateo. Thompson gets it into the paint, and a nice move by Madison Thompson to get two with her left hand. 55-26 now. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Hazel Boone. Boone picks up her dribble, finds Guillermo. Guillermo driving with the right hand, double teamed, passes it back to Boone, fakes the pass, Boone. Boone brings it in. 4 on the shot clock. Lancers need to shoot. Guillermo, 4-2. Janelle Guillermo at the buzzer, beating the shot clock. Nice job getting 2 off the glass. Nice pass inside. Allison Grice can't get it to go off the glass, and we have a tie-up underneath. And the jump ball will favor Lawrence with 3:24 remaining. And the Lancers up by 31. It'll be Mateo inbounding it. And Guillermo bringing the ball up again. Guillermo looks happy to play the point here. She passes to Mateo. Inside shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Haverhill. And here come the Hillies in transition. Nice defense by Hazel Boone. Getting in the passing lane. She knocks that one out of bounds. But Haverhill retains the ball. That shot put up is short for Haverhill. Outside shot, Madison Thompson on the money, but short. Mateo, the rebound, gets it to Boone. And Boone passes to Guillermo. Janelle Guillermo brings the ball up for the Lancers. Guillermo, guarded by O'Boyle, pass to Mateo, to Hazel Boone. Hazel Boone, switching to her left hand now, gets it to Guillermo. Guillermo driving right. Guillermo inside pass off the glass, no good for Reyna at the buzzer. Lancers doing their best, it seems, to use up the shot clock. Thompson for three, no good. Rebound, Lawrence. Tavares comes up with the rebound. Here's Guillermo. Guillermo pass to Hazel Boone. Hazel into the corner. Almost stolen. Boone, baseline drive, no good. Rebound, Boone, second effort, no good. And it's tied up underneath. Nice effort there by Hazel Boone. Jump ball, possession arrow favoring Haverhill. Erica Santiago back into the game for Lawrence. 1:48 to go. Lancers up 31. Whistle. And what is the call here on this Haverhill possession? Foul called against the Lancers. Free throw attempts coming up for Jordan O'Boyle. Freshman guard, 5'4". Foul called on Erica Santiago, her second personal, 8th team foul. First half of the 1-and-1 is good for Reyna. Reyna's second attempt is no good, so 30-point ball game here. Tavares loses the handle, stolen by Thompson. Thompson gets to the basket and gets two. Heads up play by Madison Thompson, the sophomore. Hazel Boone brings it up. Boone stepped out of bounds. Nice defense by Haverhill there, forcing Hazel Boone out of bounds. Madison Thompson bringing the ball up now for the Hillies. Thompson over to Emily Murrin. Murrin over to O'Boyle. And now it's Emily Schultz. Stolen by Mateo. Here comes Maribel. Coast to coast she goes. Stops, puts it up too strong. Rebound Lancers. Jayla Reyna gets the rebound, puts it up, draws the foul. And Jayla Reyna will get to the line. All fouls now will result in free throws. 8 fouls apiece here in the second half. That's going to be the first personal on Emily Murrin. No good on the first free throw. 57-29. Lancers leading. 28-point lead, and it stays that way. Violation on Reyna for that free throw. Thompson passing it up to Murrin. Murrin, good defense here by the Lancers. Inside pass, no good by Schultz. Second effort, no good. Rebound. Looks like the rebound was recovered by Lawrence, but the Lancers stepped out of bounds, and so Haverhill will take over. 47.7 to go in this ball game. Knocked out of bounds once again here. 57-29 coming down the home stretch. Brett Johnson inbounds it. Poked out of bounds here by Lawrence. Again, it's Johnson to inbound. She gets it in. It's a nice pass, but good defense underneath. Schultz sends it out. Johnson, the shot, no good. Lancers get the rebound, 35 seconds left in the game, and Brett Johnson fouls Erica Santiago, and Santiago will get to the line for a pair of free throws. First personal foul against Raquel Tavidian. Free throw no good. Lancers get the rebound, and it's Hazel Boone looking for Mateo inside, stolen by Haverhill. Lancers trying to steal it back, and they can't. Out of bounds off Lawrence. 25 seconds left. Madison Thompson, excuse me, that's going to be Jordan O'Boyle bringing it up now. In the corner is Thompson, stolen by Boone. 10 seconds to go in the game. Boone puts it up, but she traveled with it. 9.1 on the clock now. Thompson has it. One last chance for the Haverhill to get some points on the board. Marin puts it up. No good. Loose ball. And that's the ball game, folks. The Lancers improve to 6-4 on the season. The final score, 57-29. We will be right back here on LPS Media with a player interview. Welcome back, Lancer fans. The Lancers just picked up a 57-29 win against the Haverhill Hillies. I am joined by Genesis Santana of the Lancers. Genesis, tell us a little bit about your transition game and those fast breaks, because every time you guys were running, you were putting a lot of points on the board.
In practice, we run a lot, and that's what we work on. We work better when we are in a transition offense, and we learn to score off of it, so that's where we get most of our points.
And you guys gave up only 29 points. What was the key to your defense? It looked like mostly man-to-man defense, but what did your coach tell you when it came to playing defense against these Hillies?
To get in the passing lane, because they look where they pass. So when we were in the passing lane, we were able to get steals, and that's where we got our transition offense.
And finally, last question, how does it feel to be 6-4 after getting a big win tonight?
It feels good. After this streak that we had, it just feels motivational, because this is going to push us more to get more wins and to make it to states.
All right, well, Genesis, thank you very much for joining us. The Lancers win tonight. We'd like to thank you all for watching LPS Media. We'll see you next time.